welcome to Season 2 of iFaC. That stands for Indians Fighting Alien Cats. With that being said, let's get started. Season 2 is going to be significantly different from Season 1. In Season 1, I took a food without any recipe or experience and tried to make it. In Season 2, I don't actually know what we're going to do. I have my co-producer.
Yeah, okay, look, I'll just explain it now because it's going to get awkward. Okay, basically in Season 2, we have found a fancy picture of a food on the internet, and what he's going to have to do, having nothing more than a pile of ingredients and that picture, is to attempt to replicate it and make it look like the picture.
Also, I didn't pick the pictures. He did.
Yeah, he's never seen it.
So I have no idea what I'm going for. You're going to see me react to seeing the picture for the first time right now.
Okay, so here we have two recipes for Daniel today. This is the first one. And here is the second one. He's got to use the ingredients we give him and replicate these. So Daniel, here is the first thing you're going to make.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
And the second thing you're going to make.
Oh, goodness. All right. Let's get started.
Alright, so here are the ingredients we've selected for Danny. Not all of them will be used. Some of them are red herrings designed to throw him off. So let's see how well he is able to replicate the recipe using these ingredients.
Alright, we have raisins, nuts, mango nectar, taco seasoning, brown sugar, blue cheese. Is this baby food? Alright, salad dressing, carrots, more raisins, marshmallows, apple, pear, spinach for 6 months old. Is this squash? I should know what this is. I'm gonna edit that out. Whipped cream. Okay, this is nice that I have frosting. It's blue frosting, so that makes the Cookie Monsters really easy. Some flour, baking powder, chocolate chips, soy sauce, vinegar, paprika, baking cocoa, and hummus. This is not going to go well. This is the first thing I'm going to attempt to make. I'm going to start off by making the cookies, and then I'll move on from there. I'm going to start off with 4 eggs. Now we're going to whisk. Now we're going to put in some sugar. We have cup number 1. Now I'm going to put in a little bit of brown sugar. I'm not going to measure it because I'm lazy. But it's approximately that much. Now we're going to throw in some chocolate chips. And mix. Now I'm going to throw in another cup of sugar because I feel like it's still a little bit too liquidy, but I think the sugar might balance it out. I'm also going to throw in some more brown sugar. It's much closer to what I think it's supposed to be, but I still don't think it's ready. I'm going to try a little bit and then we'll see how it goes. It doesn't taste bad, but just because I'm dumb, I'm going to throw in a little bit of flour. This is about half a cup. Alright, now I believe it's good now. I'm going to throw in more chocolate chips and then I'm going to start cooking them. And then while they're cooking, I'm going to work on the rest of the Cookie Monster.
Is it on camera?
I'm so scared. It's just like Season 1, man. It's a pancake. It's a pancake again, guys. I'll cut them out later. Awful. Now I'm going to make the cupcake portion of the thing. The cookies are still being baked, and once they're done, the muffins will go in, and then something will happen. We're going to start off with some flour. Now we're going to add some baking powder. We're going to put in a bunch of frosting, like that much frosting. We're going to put in 1 egg. Now we're going to mix it up. So this is what it looks like now. It's got egg in it, so I have to cook it so I don't get salmonella. But yeah, it's done. I hate this.
What is that supposed to be?
She doesn't even...
That's the kind of the theme of the show, isn't it? I've got 3 little tins with stuff in it. I'm gonna wait for the cookies to be done. I'll throw those in the oven for a little bit. Right now, I think I'm gonna start boiling the eggs. All right, now we're going to put the eggs.
Those are cookies.
We're gonna put the eggs in there, and I'm gonna learn from my mistakes in the last season, and I'm only gonna cook it for 15 minutes instead of an hour. Okay, we're having a slight problem. The eggs exploded. I'm gonna slice up a carrot for, I think it was the eyes of Cookie Monster. Very, very small slices. Like little tiny pieces. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to take the frosting. I'm going to put it in the cupcakes. Now I gotta put a cookie on it, because it's the Cookie Monster, you know? Let's take this cookie, put it there. Let's put this cookie right there. Very meticulously. Drop this right there. Yeah. Alright, so far this is what it was supposed to look like. This is what it looks like. If anyone watching this has kids, I want you to show them the finished product and ask if they can figure out which character this is supposed to be. If they get it right, I win. Oh, hello, Cookie Monster. I didn't know you stopped by. Would you like to try one of my muffins that looks like you? Oh, wait, that is one of my muffins. It looks so close, I couldn't even tell the difference. Somebody kill me. Normally, I try to put a little bit of effort into figuring out what the black dot for the eyes are. But I'm like 110% done with this, so I'm just going to use raisins. Alright, let's finish the egg things. Now I'm going to try to turn this into this. Here's what it's supposed to look like. Here's what it looks like. Alright, here's the Cookie Monster one last time. And the chicken one last time. Here's what I made. Let's get a side-by-side comparison here. Alright, you guys ready?
I guess.
No? Alright, so the first thing that we have for you guys today is the Cookie Monster person. So, you guys take a look at this. What do you guys think of it? Good?
Well,
It's interesting.
you got the monster part.
And the second part is this little McEggy dude. Alright, so you guys have to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 based off of how good of a job I did. I'll take a bite.
You're gonna kill him even further.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but we're judging appearance, not taste.
This is really good.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a 2, but only because you at least boiled the egg.
Come on, man. It's not that bad.
Well, the cupcake kind of is.
Yes, but it looks like you could have before I ate it. You could at least tell that it was Cookie Monster.
Yeah, that much is true, but fine. I'll give you a 4.
4 is fair.
4.
4.
You can tell that looks. It's kind of a cute little eggy bird thing, and that's just a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now.
Well, you guys heard it from them. This idiot failed at cooking. See you guys on episode 2. Hello everyone and welcome to iFaC. That stands for Isaiah Found Apple Cake. Good job, Isaiah. With that being said, let's get started. Because of scheduling problems, there's some construction being done in this house right now, and you might hear some of it. I would apologize, but this is my channel and I do what I want. So I'm not going to apologize. Let's see what we're gonna make today.
Alright, so Daniel has got to make something like this. There's a few different pictures to give him the general idea. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
I'm scared.
So.
No. 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 Is that it?
Yeah, you have several pictures. You don't have to copy any one picture.
I'm just making a gingerbread.
Yes,
house.
this is the idea. You gotta make it nice and decorative like these. Something like this.
Let's get started. Alright, let's take a look at these ingredients. Okay, butter, brown sugar, baking cocoa, mince, Skittles for decorations, I'm assuming. Has some pepper, salt, and cinnamon, and soy sauce, and minced garlic, and the same apple, pear, spinach from episode 1. Fruit slices, a bunch of decoration stuff. Distilled vinegar, more decoration. Hershey's syrup, corn syrup, powdered sugar, more syrup. The rest of the blue frosting from episode 1. Icing, flour, and more sugar. Let's get started. We're gonna start off with some flour. Now we're gonna throw in just a little bit of baking cocoa. Now some light brown sugar, some ground cinnamon, and mix. So we've got a little bit of a nice brown powdery mixture. I'm not sure where to go with this because there's no eggs. Normally I would have thrown in about 4 eggs, but I don't have any. So that means that it's not part of the ingredients list. So I'm going to figure out what else I'm going to throw in here. Now we're going to throw in some white sugar. Now we're going to put in some light corn syrup. Add some more. Now we're going to throw in just a little bit of this powdered sugar. That should be enough. This gingerbread is so good, the gingerbread man would turn into a cannibal to eat this. On the bright side, it kind of smells like gingerbread. This is disgusting. Look at this. So yeah, I couldn't find my toilet plunger. Mom, you know where I can find a plunger? Okay, so apparently I'm doing so bad that Caleb feels like he has to give me a hint. So
It's actually the opposite. I'm amazed at how close you are
okay.
to what you're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
The only hint is I'm going to tell you is you are missing one ingredient.
I'm missing an ingredient.
Yes, but you're amazingly close to the actual recipe right now.
Okay, so I'm missing an ingredient, so I haven't used it yet. The only ingredient off the top of my head that off the top of my head that I can think of is butter. Could be salt or pepper. No, could be pepper. Could be pepper. Could be vinegar. So I'm gonna put in a little bit of white distilled vinegar. You know what? Just a little bit. I am so scared, guys.
Splatter.
I'm just gonna put in some. I was wrong. It was not. Undo. All right, guys. I want to throw in some butter. Cancel all that vinegar I just threw in.
Because butter can't come out vinegar. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Standard cooking thing, right?
Oh, that smells like vinegar! Ah! Why did I use vinegar? Ah! I'm gonna throw in a few more things to balance out that giant hunk of butter I threw in there, and then we're gonna cook it. Powdered sugar. What other brown stuff do I have? How many times have I said that? Brown sugar. You know what? Little bit of normal sugar, little bit of flour, and mix. So now my plan is to pour this into this, put it in the oven, and turn it into a gingerbread house. Alright guys, this is what came out of the oven. Someone help me. Alright, I want to see if I can slice through this. Okay. Oh. Why did I ever start this show? Mix and start off from here.
There you
Oh!
go.
Guys, look! Guys, look! Wow, this tastes so bad. Ah!
At least it's solid.
You know what I taste?
Vinegar.
Vinegar.
I had a suspicion if once you got under it, you could probably peel up in pieces like that.
Okay.
Just be careful not to break them. You got it.
Take a look at this, guys.
Beautiful.
Like this video because I did this. Glad that wasn't on camera.
Oh, I did this magic trick, chemistry
good.
trick for my little brothers. I put sugar in a bunch of sand and then put like gasoline in it. It set it on fire. I didn't burn like it didn't blow up or anything. It just burned. But after a while, you know those little snakes. You set it on fire, it goes. That's what that is. It's just literally you're burning a carbohydrate. You're getting all that carbon. basically pure sugar with a bunch of butter in it. So it's like, vinegar.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from, but anyway, you should try it. It tastes delicious.
Delicious.
It tastes like a failed attempt at homemade toffee.
Alright, so I think it's falling apart, but here we go. Do a presentation, like move the camera around in like a circle or something while I'm washing my hands. This is my gingerbread house, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and show you a comparison here with the picture on this side. And I got the picture of mine on this side, and see how good they look. Yeah, man. See, and there we go. So as you can see, this is the official iFaC Season 2. Why is this wrapper here? Yeah. Why are you tilting it? What's wrong?
So I get the whole thing.
You guys ready?
We don't have to eat it, right?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Well, I like how you have half a mint on top. It's a nice little gesture.
Uh-huh.
You might have unwrapped it.
What?
You might have unwrapped it.
They're not unwrapped in the... You know what? This is how I made it. It's perfect.
Okay.
This sort of looks like a volcano bar all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much
That's,
better.
Much better.
Oh yeah, perfect. You know, it makes something inside of me want to scream. Yeah. Sprinkle the cocoa.
Alright, so you guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate my masterpiece of a gingerbread house?
And we're constrained to this scale, right?
Yes.
1.
1.
Okay, you guys realize I had candy, I have walls.
But it looks nothing like the original.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't look anything like the original, but at least it doesn't look like this. Like if it looked like this, if I made a pizza, like that's nothing like it. That would be like a 1. But this obviously semi-resembles a house.
No, it looks like a volcano.
It doesn't. It looks like
You guys heard from them.
It looks like frosting on a box.
The city failed at cooking. See you on episode 3. Hello everyone and welcome to iFaC. That stands for ICH. Fred apparently called. Man, I hate Fred. If your name is Fred, I probably hate you too. With that being said, let's get started. Alright guys. Yeah, go ahead, take it away.
Alright, so here's what Daniel's making today.
Make sure it focuses.
Yeah, there we go. You can see it. This is what we're gonna have him make. Alright.
Alright,
Prepare yourself.
prepare myself. Okay. It's a cute little pizza with broccoli. No, it's a pie, isn't it? It's a pot pie with broccoli. Let's get started.
And some other stuff.
All right, let's see what we got. The baby food. We got all-purpose flour, blend coffee, squash, onions, Ruth Ann's Muskego Ave chicken and fish seasoning, minced garlic, cinnamon, pepper. I was right about the broccoli. Got some gravy mix, got some sharp cheddar, alright. Got some eggs, some sardines, hope I'm not using those. And roasted, what is this? Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's part of it. So is this just roasted garlic and olive oil? That's all it is. Alright, I got more olive oil, got more vinegar, which I'm not going to use this time. Got more soy sauce and lemon juice. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we're going to start off strong. We're going to make the pie crust. But once again, here's what the pie crust is supposed to look like. We're going to add a bunch of flour. Now we're going to add a bunch of eggs. 1. Let's add number 2. number 3, and number, and number 4. Now we're gonna mix. Looking pretty good, as you can see here. I'm not sure it's quite ready, but we'll see what happens. So now we're going to take this lump of what I hope is pie crust and put it in the tin. And we're going to find the return of a very old friend, the Stomper. Punch, punch, punch. I like to punch. Punch, punch, punch. I like to punch. Punch, punch, punch. Yankee Doodle went to town and punched everybody. And then he punched his friend and his friend's nose was bloody. That was actually a pretty good rhyme. So now I'm going to try to make whatever the mixing is. I'm thinking it's just broccoli, cheese, condensed milk. We'll see what I come up with. This broccoli is frozen, but I'm going to just hope that it's fine, that it will cook in the oven. So I'm going to throw in about a cup. Now I'm going to throw in a little bit of this roasted garlic and olive oil. Just going to put in a little bit, just enough to wet the tips of the broccoli. Now I'm going to throw in a little bit of the seasoning that came along with it. I don't even know what it is, but it's going in. Now I'm going to take this block of sharp cheddar, take a little brick off, and toss that in there as well. Now we're going to take some heavy whipping cream, pour that in there, and we're just about done. Alright, now I'm going to take this stuff and I'm going to stomp it all together. Alright, this isn't working. I don't know about you guys, but when I see this, one thing comes to mind. There's not enough broccoli. Let's see, do I think this is good enough to be put into the pie yet? Yeah. Alright, so we got the pie crust right here, as you can see. Looks pretty good, all things considered. We've got the mix right here, as you can see. Looks pretty terrible, all things considered. So now we're going to pour it all in and turn it into a pie. That's right. Whatever this is, delicious pie. I'm gonna break off little strips of cheese and just like kind of place it gently across the top here, like so. Yeah, boy. Throw a little bit more of this chicken and fish seasoning, just in case. Throw in a little bit more of this turkey gravy mix, just so it like blends in a little better and just masks the disgusting taste. And there we go. We have this beautiful masterpiece right here. We're gonna stick it in the oven, and I will see you guys when it comes out.
Hold up, wait. That's not how you spell seagulls.
Yes, it is.
No, it's spelled with a U.
No, then this word would be new, and that's not a word.
It doesn't matter. That's not how the game works.
Still works better than your face.
Well, at least I don't eat earthworms.
At least I graduated elementary school.
At least I don't pee on people when they upset me.
Not in public, anyway.
Well, I'm not an invasive species.
At least I didn't get banned from my own math club.
Hey, okay, look, now, that was not my fault. The guy was not using the right number of significant figures.
You guys ready?
I am, but I don't know what's wrong with them.
Caleb, are you okay?
I'm just having a bad day. I just lost at Scrabble to a disrespectful, illiterate frog.
This is what I was supposed to make, right here, if you can see that. Yeah. And this is what I made.
He cheats. That frog cheats.
Sure, he did.
As you can see, it looks really good. Alright, so I think you guys should try it before you rate it.
It actually doesn't look bad. I mean, the crust kind of looks like a little bit sloppy, but just overall, it kind of, you can tell it's supposed to be the same thing.
Also, Amber sick.
Yeah.
Just hashtag get well, Amber, in the comments.
Appreciate it.
Alright, so Caleb's gonna try some. Apparently my crust wasn't good.
No,
But they liked the filling, which is the part that I was least happy about.
Well, it's actually really good.
Okay. And it looked pretty good.
It looked good. I don't know. I can't believe the words that are going to come out of my mouth, but I actually probably would give this one at least an 8.
Alright, an 8. I think that's fair. 2 points off for the bad crust, but everything else was
basically.
perfect.
Yeah. I mean,
The
if you could,
presentation was good, the taste was good.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
The only way you could have even improved it would be like to kind of chop up the ingredients a little bit finer. But other than that, I mean, it's actually pretty good.
Okay, so Caleb gives me an 8, and Amber
Probably an 8.5.
an 8.5. You guys heard it from them. This idiot failed at cooking. I'll see you on episode 3.
This is episode 3.
You guys heard it from them. This idiot failed at cooking. I'll see you on episode 4. Hello everyone and welcome to iFaC. That stands for Illegal Fights All Crackers. With that being said, let's get started. Alright, so show the camera.
Okay, so today, Daniel's going to be making this. And to go with it, for dessert, he's making this.
Dessert.
Alright.
Alright. What in the world is that? Okay.
Otherwise.
Oh, is that just a spoiler?
No, I already made them.
Let's get started! We have a lot of tater tots for some reason. Got some pepper and onion blend. Got flour, we got spaghetti sauce, we got blocks of cheese, carrots, some apples, some bacon powder, some grits, some Gatorade, some soy sauce, some peanut butter, some baby food, Somebody once told me. Black truffle, vinegar, sugar, turkey sausage, and eggs. Let's start it. Let's get started. Get ready for the magic happening. What? Who can juggle what? All right, guys, watch this. What? Okay, watch this. What? Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Juggling rocks, dude! I'm not gonna use this clip. Alright guys, so upon closer inspection I've decided that the first part of the meal is made up of peppers, cheese, pasta sauce, tater tots, and meatballs. So I'm gonna take this sausage and I'm going to make the meatballs. Alright, so now I'm going to grate the cheese, and then I'm going to slice up the peppers. Start off with a little bit of this turkey sausage. Throw in some of these tater tots. Throw in a little bit more of this sausage to like cover up the ground a little bit better. We're gonna throw in a little bit of peppers, just a light layer, nothing too heavy. And now we're gonna throw in some pasta sauce. Let me show you guys that right there. We're gonna throw in some of this. Now we're gonna throw in the rest of our turkey. Like that. I'm going to throw in more peppers on top of that. Throw in just a little bit of cheese. The cheese is mostly going to be in the top layer, but I'm going to throw in a little bit now, just for a little bit of taste on that layer. Throw in another handful of tater tots really quickly. And after this, we'll be just about done. A little bit more peppers, and now for the cheese. We're going to take this big bowl of cheese, and we're just going to garnish the top with all the cheese. It's all going to look nice and melted brown when it's done, so it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Alright, so here's what it looks like right now. As you can see, kind of interesting looking. I hope it's going to look better by the time it's done, but as for now, I'm going to throw it in the oven and see how it goes. Alright, now I'm going to start by making the crust of these things. I don't know really how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try. We're going to use some flour. I'm going to throw in some eggs. Alright, so now this is done. I'm going to go ahead and take this and put it in the tray and move on from there. Alright, so I'm not really sure where to go with these thinly sliced apples, so I think I'm just going to slice them up like this, really thinly, and then I'll hopefully be able to do something with that. So I'm not really sure where to go from here, but I gotta take the crust that I put inside of these tins, and then I gotta put in a little bit of caramel, and then I have to put the apples in there, and like, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna speed this part up and you guys can watch me slowly dying inside. Alright, so this is my best looking one by far, which is kind of sad. But I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the oven for a little while, and we'll see how it turns out. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to start off. Zoom in just a little bit. Okay. So here's my... Wait, should we do the thing where we close our eyes? Because we did that in season 1. That could be like a throwback.
Okay.
Okay, close your eyes. 3, 2, 1.
I've been thrown back.
What? Alright, so this is what it was supposed to look like. There's what it looks like.
It actually tastes really good. Hot.
Yeah, it's probably hot.
Could have used a few more minutes to cool, but
You insulting my cooking style?
yeah.
How dare you! I have a whole show based off my cooking style.
You're failing at cooking?
Yes. Alright, this is what I was supposed to make. And this is what I made right here. So...
Are we supposed to close our eyes again?
No, that's fine.
It looks perfect.
You guys only gave me 1 red apple and 2 green apples, so you have to get a green apple one. But I'll go shape it a little better. It's not like twirly, you know. But I mean, it's pretty close, you know.
Sorry, I'm perpetually distracted by that.
I'm gonna ruin the audio.
I'm not impressed by the apple.
I don't even think it looks
Rose
that bad.
thing. Where's the
Ignore the burnt edge.
bottom thingy?
It's right there.
Well,
Probably would taste good.
Okay, why don't you judge
Go ahead.
judge that one on taste?
Alright, after you.
It was pretty close. It wasn't like intertwined in the middle, but everything else was top notch.
That's really good.
That's good.
I don't think we should go by taste though. I think one points to go by how it looks.
I'm gonna try this at some point after we're done filming.
so
So
I give it maybe like a 5 based on taste. Just this one.
5 on taste. Was it that bad?
It's just kind of in the middle. Kind of like I could eat it, but at the same time I wouldn't mind if I never saw it again. But but like I wouldn't complain if I did have to eat it.
Okay.
Now this one individually I give a 10 because
A 10.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's just
really?
awesome. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
So
So I guess
guess-
7.5.
Yeah, that makes the meat in the middle. Maybe
Alright.
an 8 just because that's really good.
All right. 8. Then Amber.
Probably. I'm going more by appearance on this one. So probably more of a 7. This was definitely a 10.
Okay.
This was probably like a 3 or 4 appearance wise.
So if that's a
meet
10,
in the
then that's a
middle with
4.
a 7.
It's a 7. All right. 8 and 7. You guys heard it from them. This idiot failed at cooking. See you on episode 5. This is episode 4, right?
Yes.
Hello everyone and welcome to iFaC. That stands for I Sure Love Pizza. With that being said, let's get started. Alright, so Caleb's going to show you guys the picture.
Okay, guys. So you may have been observing that we've been way too nice to Daniel the last couple of episodes.
There's the boss right there. Where's the moose?
Poor spoon.
Okay, so you may have noticed that we've been too nice to Daniel. So this is what we're gonna have him make. We're actually gonna give him the name of this recipe because that's part of the pain, and also he's gonna make this to go with it.
Oh, come on.
You can't win.
What are those? Alright, let's get started. Alright guys, we've got, oh come on, we've got roach killing powder, all-purpose flour, dates, peanuts, sugar, baby food, honey, salt, raisins, brie, butter, pickles, raisins, white frosting. Well, that makes the cupcakes really easy. Remember when I said that about the blue frosting and the Cookie Monsters? Okay, this is nice that I have frosting. It's blue frosting, so that makes the Cookie Monsters really easy. cheese dip, baking powder, sour cream, vinegar, coconut, milk, cranberries, and eggs. Let's make some pickle cupcakes. Alright, we're gonna start off making the cupcakes, the pickle cupcakes. Yes, that says pickle cupcakes. So, to start off, we're gonna add a bunch of flour, like so. Now I'm gonna throw in just a little bit of this baking powder here. Just a little bit, just like that. Now I'm gonna throw in about this much sugar, and I'm gonna throw in some eggs. Here's our second egg. Now we're gonna mix it up. I'm gonna add a little bit more flour. I'm trying to make the same mixture. I just want to make more of it. So I'm gonna throw in just a little bit more baking powder here. Got some more sugar. And we're throwing in our third egg. Now we're gonna mix it up again. All right, now we've got it looking pretty similar. I ended up throwing in more sugar. I'm gonna go ahead and try this. It looks pretty good as far as like how viscous it is. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the trays and throw them in the oven. All right, here are the cupcakes. I've got number 1, number 2, and number 3. Got a little bit messed up, but yeah, it's fine. So I've got some frosting inside of a bag. I chopped off the ends. Now I'm gonna do my best to cleanly decorate them. Alright, here's what they look like. I actually think that they look pretty good. So once I stick the pickle on, these will be done. So let me go ahead and just compare it to the picture real quick. We've got this and we've got this. So yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. So we're gonna take some pickles. Is it literally just the pickle in a cupcake, or is there? I can't know that at all.
Not yet. We'll tell you at the end.
Yeah. Alright, so as you can see, they all look pretty good, in my opinion, as good as a pickle cupcake can look. But I think my favorite one is this, so this is the one that I'm going to use for the final presentation. Alright guys, real talk. I can't figure out what this is. I've literally been lying on the floor for the past, how long? It's been 5 minutes, lying on the floor for the past 5 minutes trying to figure out what in the world that is. They're telling me it's funny that I don't get it, but I legitimately have no idea what it is. So, I guess I'm gonna try to make it. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to make a bread-like thing, and then I'm gonna put in, I guess, the jar of cheese and a bunch of raisins, because that's all I can see. So, let's try to figure out. Alright, so I still have a little bit of mixture left over from trying to make the cupcakes. So now I'm going to try to turn that into the bread. So I'm going to start off by throwing in a bunch of flour like that. The bread here, kind of, not really sure where I'm going with this, but I mean, right now it kind of feels like a pizza dough, to be honest. So, I guess we'll see where this takes me. So, I'm really not sure where to go with this, and that really frustrates me. But, alas, can't sit here feeling sorry for myself forever, so I'm gonna... Let's see if I can pick this up. Alright, so now let's I'm gonna take a bowl right here. Put this in here like so. So now I'm going to take a little bit of these raisins and just like pour a little bit in there now. Not much. I'm going to save a little bit later. Alright, now we're going to take this cheese dip right here. And let's grab a spoon. Toss that in there like that. Now we're going to throw in some more raisins. Throw in a little bit more cheese. Now we're going to throw in the last little bit of raisins, and then we will be ready to put it in the oven. Alright, so here's what the final product was supposed to look like. And here's what my thing looks like. I'm going to take the sides here, kind of fold them in like that. So it's like a little lid for it. I think it's going to look pretty fancy. Alright, so here's my my final product before it goes in the oven. So let's toss it in and see how it goes. Alright guys, so the first thing I was supposed to make was this pickle cupcake. Here is my pickle cupcake. So, I'm going to go ahead and stick this here and remind you what it's supposed to look like.
It's beautiful.
So the next thing I was supposed to make was this. Supposed to make whatever that is. So, actually I want you guys to close your eyes so I can show the camera. This is what I made. Right there. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
It doesn't look as bad as I was expecting.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you said the first time you were on the show.
Okay. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it would.
Yeah.
Alright, so do you guys want to explain?
Why it was ironic? Okay, you remember that brie we were eating?
Yeah.
Okay, the recipe right there, that is brie encased in like a crust. With like raisins and honey on top, and then you just bake it all of that.
Oh!
So it was funny because you were like, there's cheese in it. What cheese should I put in it while stuffing your face with brie?
Alright, well go ahead and try some of it actually.
Okay, Amber, you try the
Is it going
cupcake.
by taste or by...
You know what, just do whatever you want, man. The show's almost over.
Okay, so what am I looking at here? Crust with cheese and raisins.
Yep.
Which, I suppose, according to that, the way I described it, it's actually what you're supposed to have made. But
Alright, so Amber's about to try the cupcake, the pickle cupcake, and Caleb's about to try...
There's no pickle stuff in the cupcake, right?
No.
I don't like pickles.
No, the only thing about the pickle's right there.
Those
You have to
kind
try
of
it anyway.
supposed to be.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Really weird.
Doesn't
Kind
taste
of
like a
coarse
cupcake.
and sugary.
Isn't that what a
chewy.
cupcake is? I kind of want to try some of it too, actually. Let me get a fork.
This is actually kind of good.
Okay. The raisins.
Nothing like it was supposed to be, but...
Well, actually it was. The only difference was it wasn't brie and there wasn't peanuts or honey.
I'm just debating how that should affect your score.
Wow! That's really good!
Well, it's just not bad. It's good.
Alright, oh.
Your crust is actually better than it normally turns out.
Yeah.
Normally your bready stuff doesn't turn out well, but it's not like
I
really,
have
really...
had 3 good meals in a row. We might have to cancel this season. Leave a comment down below if we should cancel this show, even though we've already finished everything by the time you see this.
In the pickle cupcakes, you were supposed to have used pickle juice, chopped pickles in the cupcake,
No.
along with sour
Yeah.
cream.
No. If that's what I was supposed to do, I'm glad I didn't.
Actually, I am too. It turned out better than it was supposed to.
See? I'm exceeding
Not what it was
expectations.
supposed
I
to
get
But it's
higher than
arguably
10.
a different recipe, though. I don't know.
Good point. I don't know. You guys, take the stage.
You know what? I'll just give you a 7 because what you made was good. You missed some of the ingredients you're supposed to make, so technically you didn't make what you were supposed to. But it looks
Still good.
The presentation was spot on for both of them, though.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree.
I'll go with him, 7.
7, 7, and 7. You guys heard it from them. This idiot failed at cooking. See you on episode 6. Hello everyone and welcome to iFaC. That stands for iPhone cases are expensive. With that being said, let's get started. Alright, go ahead and show them the foods.
Alright, so today Daniel's going to be making this for us and that to go with it. Alright. So.
Okay, looks pretty easy. It's a teriyaki chicken special thing. And to go with it.
I haven't done anything Asian yet, so. And dessert.
Oh no! Oh, I've seen those! Is that like, what is that called? Is that like a tiramisu or something?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, we've got sugar, golden raisins, eggs, flour, powdered sugar, salt, sour cream, brown sugar, squash, pepper and onion, chicken breasts, carrots, potato sticks, peppers, almond milk, a bunch of sauce stuff that I'll probably use to make teriyaki sauce or something. Got some cream cheese, vanilla, baking powder, condensed sweetened milk, olive oil, strawberries, whipped cream, cranberries, and dates. Let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is slice up the chicken for the teriyaki thing. I'm going to, once I get this, I'm going to fry them. Then I'm going to put them in on a plate with sweet and sour sauce, teriyaki sauce, peppers, and carrots. Alright, so here's what I've got. I've got this little bits of chicken. Looks pretty good so far. Was not expecting this part to be too hard. So now I'm going to take this teriyaki sauce right here. Gonna pour that in like so. Now I got this handful of carrots. I'm gonna pour that in there like so. That's pretty good. I'm gonna take some of this sweet and sour sauce. Just a little bit. Don't want to have as much as I had with teriyaki. Just enough for a little bit of flavor. Now I'm going to add some of this pepper and onion blend, like so. Now we're going to mix. Alright, so this is what I have. I'm going to say it's done. That was pretty quick, so I guess now we're going to move on to the other thing, whatever it was. What was the other thing?
That dessert.
What dessert?
Strawberry.
Oh yeah, the strawberry roll thing. Alright, now I have to make this cake thing here. I'm going to start off by making the crust part of it, and then lying it flat here, and then I'm going to put all the other ingredients on top of it. We're going to start off with a little bit of this flour here. Just going to put it on there like that. Now I'm going to put in a little bit of baking powder. Now I'm going to use some of this powdered sugar. Now we're going to add some of this sweetened condensed milk. That's too much. It literally just completely disappeared. It didn't change anything.
Quantum teleportation.
Yeah. Alright, guess let's put more in. I'm making a huge mistake. I know it. Alright, gotta add more because it's literally like nothing. This stuff is so thick. All right, I'm adding a whole can. I'm adding a whole can of something I'm not even sure about. All right, it's turning into a dough, which is nice. It's not turning into a good kind of a dough. It's turning into pizza dough. All right, so this is what I made. I'm going to do my best to roll it up and see what happens. Yep, this is gonna be hard. Oh no. Alright guys, this is done, as you can see. Can you give me a plate, Caleb? Slide that under, yeah. Push it. Yeah. Yeah! Alright, this is what I made, and this is what I was supposed to make. So as you can see, they're pretty close. Wait. Oh, sorry, I had it backwards. This is what I was supposed to make, and this is what I made. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, I know you probably can't even tell the difference, but yeah. Yeah, look at that. I have no idea what I look like. I've got the camera flipped around. Yeah, let's do it like this. All right. Yeah. All right, this is what I was supposed to make, and this is what I made. And you already saw the comparison between the cake thing. So yeah, so in case you're wondering why I'm over here and Amber's not here right now. All right, so let's both try this at once.
Do we have to?
Yes. So presentation. You don't like it? Mm-hmm. I actually kind of like it. All right, now for the chicken teriyaki.
That's better.
Mm-hmm. All right, I like this. I would eat this and be really happy with it. But it's not quite like the picture, but I at least like it. This, like a 5-star scale. I would say this is really good.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Yes, but individually.
Oh yeah.
So this would be 0 stars, and this would be about 3 stars.
The only way you could really improve that is if you like actually cook the carrots and stuff, that you, vegetables and stuff that you put in it.
I give this a 4 because this is really bad. Deserves a 0. This is pretty good. So I'll say this is an 8 and this is a 0. I'll say 4 overall.
I'm gonna give it a 3 because
of how bad this is.
Yeah, this is just. I don't even know what I'm looking at here anymore.
All right,
that's good.
You guys heard it from them. This idiot failed at cooking. I'll see you on the season finale.
Yay!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to iFaC. That stands for Idiot Fails at Cooking. With that being said, I got you. Bring the Can you bring it back? There we go. With that being said, let's get started. As I'm sure you guys know, this is the season finale. So I have with me Caleb! Yay!
Yay.
So Amber knows what we're doing. And no one else does. Here, let me help you out there. There, now we can see Amber.
Because it's the finale, Danny asked me to pick out something to surprise him and Caleb. And this is what I've come up with. Caleb is going to be making this. And Daniel is going to be making this. And then they're going to judge each other's creations and see what we come up with.
Let's get started.
He's gonna lose.
All right, guys. We're gonna see what we're gonna do now.
Caleb, you're making this.
Really?
Yep. Let's try. And Daniel, you're going to be making this.
Oh, goodness, no!
I am teasing. This.
Ooh!
I showed him this.
It's so funny,
Can you pull it
guys.
off?
Like this video, because I got trolled.
You can't see your head.
I know. Why would people want to see my head?
Good point.
Oh, I just roasted myself. Let's get started. This is so awkward. All right, guys, let's figure out which ingredients are mine and which ingredients are Caleb's.
Mm-hmm.
This watermelon's probably Caleb's. All right, other than that, we got dirt. Literal dirt. This is actual dirt, right?
No.
No?
That's coffee.
This is coffee? Oh, it's coffee. Okay. We have coffee, grits, sugar, powdered sugar, brown sugar, lots of different colors of frosting, butter, baking cocoa, vanilla, baking powder, baking soda, baking flour, or normal flour, some people call it, sour cream, and eggs.
I have a watermelon.
He's got a watermelon. Let's get started. Alright, we're gonna start off with a bunch of flour. Now we're gonna add about a cup of sugar. Now we're gonna mix it up real quick. Then we're gonna add a little bit of baking soda. Now we're gonna throw in some eggs. Now I'm gonna add some vanilla. Let's throw in more eggs. Egg number 4. Egg number 5. Alright, now it's done. I got this thing. I'm gonna throw that in the thing and I'm gonna throw it in the oven. No, start off like starting on the table or something.
Ow.
Alright, let me start it off for you.
Fine. It's your show anyway.
Okay. Hello, everyone! Alright, Caleb's going to try to make this out of the watermelon here. So, yeah, go ahead. Have fun. Knock yourself out. Break a leg.
How exactly is this possible?
Alright guys, never mind, I'm going to make more because I don't have enough. Let's throw in more flour. Let's throw in more eggs. Some more baking soda. And some more sugar. Now I'm gonna mix and see how I did. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, now we're gonna pour it into the thing. It's gonna have to be this weird shape because it's all I got. Still need more. More flour, more eggs.
See, Amber, that's what we got of his own dozen eggs.
More baking soda. More sugar. And more vanilla. And we're going to mix again. Alright, now this part's gonna go in. There we go, got this part. Alright! As you can see here, we have this beautiful, beautiful thing. Just throw it in the oven. See how it goes. Alright guys, so today I'm trying to take this and get it out. It's not working. Alright, as you can see here, this is done! Just take a look at this beauty! Let's just get a good zoomed in shot, like walking backwards and zooming in. Yeah. Alright, there's the masterpiece that I made. Alright, let's take this to the competition. You ready, Caleb?
I'm gonna win.
He's gonna win?
No, I'm gonna win.
Oh, okay. We are the team behind. We are the team behind iFaC.
We're just revealing ourselves now.
Season 2.
They've seen us on camera.
Yes, I know, but like, hello everyone. We are the team behind iFaC Season 2.
Like that normally sounds like if you're like showing people like the special effects guys in the camera. You know, the guys who made it all possible, but like they already know who we are.
Welcome to an iFaC Q&A. These questions were asked a long time ago
In a galaxy far, far away.
in a galaxy far, far away. But
Copyright.
Question number 1 by Tom Schill. How come no one supports you on Patreon? Because I don't make good videos. Which state do you live in? I'm not a stalker. I live in Wisconsin. He lives in Denial.
Mm-hmm.
And she lives... Indiana. Alright, is there actually a Danny the One?
We don't talk about him.
We don't talk about Danny the One. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Don't ask that question again. Why did you name yourself Dannythetwo? I should have already answered this question in a different video. So go watch that one. Do you buy the ingredients or do... Mr. Snowman.
Okay.
Do you buy the ingredients or do
Steal
you
them.
already have them? We steal them. We have a rich family who lives right across the street from us. They're always got all the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
So every...
They leave their doors unlocked?
Yeah, every
at night.
Wednesday, they buy all the groceries. So Amber actually goes in and steals stuff. And we film this on Thursdays. And that's all the ingredients that she stole. Some of it's not related. But, okay. Who is the oldest?
That'd be me.
Amber's the oldest.
By 3 months.
By 3 months. Who is the tallest? That's Caleb.
Amber.
I wish.
Who is the most fit?
Definitely me.
We already know that.
No, it's not you.
Okay, who is the most fit? Okay, for real. Probably me.
Probably.
Probably.
We're all out of shape.
We're
but
nerds.
I'm probably the most fit, like, actually. Alright, how many hues do we need?
All of them.
All of them. Yes! Okay, I have 4.
What's this YouTuber's name?
I cut it out by accident. I'll show it in the screenshot.
Oh, okay.
When I put it. See right there. The person's name is right on Caleb's face right now.
Yeah. Better you.
Do you have a cat? No.
I used to.
You used to.
Uh-uh.
No. Do you have a motorcycle? No.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Can I add you to my Minecraft realm? No.
No.
I don't have one.
No.
Is your refrigerator running? This is a serious question. I can fix it for you. Yes?
If it's running, why do you need to fix it?
Good question.
Isn't it supposed to be operating? Or do you mean like if the thermostat's not working?
I don't know. So, this is by the Hill Dragon.
Okay.
So, what you're making usually comes out looking alright. You haven't seen Season 2 yet. Do you come from a basic understanding of how things are made?
No.
No?
Really?
No. He doesn't even know where everything is in the kitchen yet.
Yeah, I've been...
10
okay,
episodes.
I have
he
filmed
still
10
asks me what drawer the
episodes.
silverware is in.
10 episodes in this house. Amber and Caleb's house. And I still don't know where everything is. I'm still constantly asking, where do you keep the mixing bowls? Where's the glasses?
He spent 5 minutes at the beginning of this episode looking for mixing bowls and frustrated that he couldn't find them.
Yeah. Is there cooking prep for each episode? Like, what is bread made of? Not how it's made?
What?
I don't understand.
Mostly glucose, isn't it?
I think I understand his question. I think he's asking if, like, we do any research.
In other words, you're allowed to know what it's made of.
Yes,
just not how it's made.
I am not allowed
No.
to know what they're made of, how they're prepared, anything.
He
all
only
I
gets,
the
get-
picture.
he gets
Yeah.
he gets all the information you do.
Yeah. Yeah. If not, does that lead to unusable episodes where you actually fail at cooking, as opposed to failing
Actually
at
fail.
recipe?
He's feeling pretty good.
I failed at the
100%.
cooking and the recipe. So,
Seen that gingerbread house?
do you treat iFaC as an acronym or an initialism?
What?
What does that mean? It's an acronym.
Yeah, acronym.
Isn't that the same thing?
Is that the same thing?
I have no
Is
idea.
it the same thing? Oh, okay, whatever.
Do you ever sing the "You Suck at Cooking" theme to yourself when you're making these?
That's a thing?
I've never seen that.
Is that a thing? I never heard of that.
Me either.
Never heard of it. Okay, this one is by Roseanne Lays Bloney. Who is Amber? 3 exclamation points. I thought your co-host was Caleb! Ellipses. Do you have any other co-hosts hiding? 3 question marks. And then in bold print she says, squints suspiciously. Wouldn't that make her your co-co-host? Ellipses and a question mark. 3 thoughtful emojis. What cell service do you recommend, comma, and do you recommend? Wait, I read that wrong. Let's redo that. What cell service do you use, and do you recommend? 2 question marks, 2 cell phone emojis. When are you making lo mein? Lo mein. 6 question marks.
Oh, my soul.
4 guy in sunglasses emojis.
Are you the reason that there's an emoji shortage in Europe? Like, really? You don't use
Come
emoji when you need
on!
to, okay?
Alright, let's answer this question. Who is Amber?
She is.
I am his wife. And
Yeah.
his brother.
Hello. Hello, everyone!
I'm offended you don't know.
I thought your co-host was Caleb. They're both co-hosts.
I thought I was your co-host.
Okay, you're the co-host and producer. You're just a producer.
Okay, I'm looking.
I am a host and producer, editor.
Brag, brag, brag.
Brag, 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 brag. Do you have any other co-hosts hiding? No. What cell service do you use, and do you recommend? Mint Sim.
I don't actually remember. It's been a long time. I don't recommend them though. They're terrible.
I also use MintSim. Love them.
I think it's AT&T.
Sponsors, give me a call. My phone number is 222-222-8735. They wouldn't give me the last 4 digits. I'm sorry. When are you going to make lo mein? I hate to break it to you. This is the finale. Sorry. Okay, this is a question that's pretty good. Whose snake was in the apple pie episode?
That would be mine.
His snake.
Yes.
Wait, you still have that snake?
No, I don't.
Oh. This is the last question. Why did you start YouTube channel in the first place, and who inspired you to do it? I started a YouTube channel because I wanted a creative outlet for my stuff. Like, I was getting bogged down with like work and school and stuff, and I just wanted to be creative. And I wanted to make something and show the world. So yeah, I made a creative outlet, and who inspired me? Everybody on my list of my favorite YouTubers that was in my just Dannythetwo Q&A. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Now we're gonna cut to us
doing something else.
Us eating each other's foods and giving them a rating.
Well, eating is a strong word.
Well, they haven't seen it yet, so they don't know.
No, yeah.
So I'll see you guys when that happens. Hey Kaylee, want to see a magic trick?
No.
I'm gonna clap and then lemonade will appear right in front of us.
I don't want lemonade. I want water.
I'm gonna clap and water will appear right in front of us.
Yeah.
Wow, it worked, guys! Alright, so I'm gonna try Caleb's. Presentation is pretty bad, I gotta say.
Rate yours 1 point lower than whatever you give me. Oh, I said that out loud.
We both have to rate at the same time. Alright, so I'm gonna try this watermelon. See how good it tastes.
I take full credit for biochemistry.
Oh! Did you even cook this? It tastes fine. It tastes like watermelon.
Alright, so...
Presentation?
Well, let's see. We've got we've got a cake. Okay.
That's what I was supposed to make.
I think it was a good call to use the little shape, but even though I had a hole in it and the one in the picture didn't, I wouldn't take off points for that. I would have finished cooking it because it appears to be a shell with a lot of goopy, eggy mass in the middle that is completely uncooked.
Yep.
But to be fair, I guess I'm gonna have to taste what the cooked part tastes like. Well, very much like you know, you ever seen one of those little yellow sponges that's never hasn't been wet in a year?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's what it
If
is.
you ever try to eat one, I think it wouldn't taste as good, but like it would have that texture.
That's good.
Wait. Ah! I honestly don't know how to rate it. I mean, like, it's not really right for us to use taste because, like, it's watermelon. It had nothing to do with that.
That's true.
It's all going to be presentation.
Alright, so do you know what you're going to rate? We're going to deliver at the same time.
Okay.
Amber's going to count down. Okay, we're ready.
3, 2, 1.
6.
4.
4.
I'm being really generous.
Really generous.
It's not... I think you're being way too generous, too. But we spoke. So
We spoke. You guys heard it from us. This idiot failed at cooking. I will see you guys on season 3.
Watermelon.
Are we making season 3? Have we decided that yet?
Yeah.
Yeah! I'll see you guys on season 3. Thanks for watching as this, I put so much time and effort into this season. It's humbling to see that people are watching, even though most of them aren't out yet and we don't even know if anyone's watching. But if you're watching, thank you.
You have no life.
They have no life? Yeah,
If
man.
they're watching.
They have no life if they're subscribed. Don't
That
subscribe.
just makes them rebellious.
They're rebels, yeah. I've been saying that for a long time. Alright. See you guys on episode 3.
Season 3.
Get it right, man.
See you guys on Okay, hold on.
See you on season 3.
Bye-bye!